ago. That's all she dated, right? That we know of. So,
Chris Humphries is white.
So, no, Chris Humphries is mixed.
Well, yeah, he is.
Oh,
Chris Humphries is mixed.
You guys,
That's true.
I've got mad respect for the both of you, but you all know too much about this reality TV world.
No. I don't.
does research, man.
No. Seriously. When you study, you come across things like this. Now, here's the interesting thing, right? So, when Kanye West marries Kim Kardashian, he's not really ridiculed for it. She got famous from a sex tape. Okay? When Darius McCray, who played Eddie Winslow on Family Matters, when he married Karrine Steffans, he gets all type of backlash for it.
I'm so lost. Go ahead.
Okay, Karrine Steffans. Okay. So, Karrine Steffans was known as Super H. Okay?
Superhead.
Okay.
I know who that is.
Okay. All right.
Why don't you use a real name? I know who Superhead is.
Well, that's not a real name, man. Her name is Karrine Steffans. Okay?
Really? I thought her real name was Superhead.
No, man. Come on, let's be respectful. That's not a real name. Okay, but that's what she was known as by many people, right? Okay, and then a sex tape came out from her also that was distributed as well. But what happens was she was treated differently when it came time to get married. She was treated differently
Because her name was Superhead.
well, not just that. Also, you deal with a stigma. You deal with a legacy of myths and stereotypes about African American women and sexuality. Okay. Granted, she was charging for sexual favors, where, as far as we know, Kim Kardashian was not. As far as we know,
She's got $10 million worth of jewelry. If she's not charging for
no. What I mean,
what's she doing?
No. I mean, she was actually getting paid like by different men. Karrine Steffans, she was getting paid by different men in the hip hop industry, things like this, for sexual favors. Okay, this is known. All right, so that's what I'm saying. But you just see a stark difference when Kim Kardashian married Kanye West. She was looked at as being, some type of queen, or something to put on a pedestal. Well, Karrine Steffans, she still gets backlash today. She still gets back. She does not get the same treatment. Okay, so you deal with this double standard that takes place. Also, both had a sex tape. Both became really famous. That sex tape, Karrine Steffans, we heard about her before the sex tape, but that is what really blew her up. Okay, so you just deal with this double standard when it comes to the sexuality among African American women and others. Okay, but on the way in, I heard you talking about Madam C.J. Walker.
I did. I said you could do it better. I gave a full disclaimer that you could do it better.
No.
I did an okay job. I know Michael Imhotep when it comes to history.
No, you did a pretty good job, man. But it's interesting to talk about Madam C.J. Walker. The reason why is for a number of reasons. Number one, she was born 2 years after slavery ended. Okay, She was born in 1867. So when you look at what she accomplished, 2 years after slavery ended, it's phenomenal. But also the other thing is, a lot of people think she created the African American hair care industry, but she did not. It was Annie Turnbull Malone, who you talked about.
Right.
She's the one who actually created the African American hair care industry. Madam C.J. Walker did not create the relaxer or the hot comb. And even if you go to MadamCJWalker.com and MadamCJWalker.net, if you go to those two websites, they actually
she's beautiful.
Talk about Karrine Steffans is beautiful. Absolutely.
I heard that breath is not on point, though. That's what I heard.
Say it again?
What?
Oh, come on, man. You don't have to repeat that, man. You don't have to repeat that. Okay. So, the other thing, man, that's really important when we have women like this, a lot of them come from very damaged backgrounds. A lot of them have bad relationships with their father. Just to transition, since you have pictures of Karrine Steffans up. Just to, a lot of them come from bad, different types of backgrounds where they may have bad relationships with their father, abandonment issues with their father, etc. So, okay, all right, man. Okay, Steve.
I'm doing research.
Yeah, you are doing research, man. So, to give you a quick example, I was flipping channels a couple of days ago, maybe last week sometime, and Love and Hip Hop Hollywood on VH1. Now, Ray J is on there, okay? And a lot of these other people on there, I ain't know who the hell they were, to tell you the truth. But he's getting married soon. His fiance's name is Brandy. Brandy was meeting with the wedding planner. The wedding planner is an African-American female. She asked her, is your family going to be involved in this? And she said, I hope so. I hope my dad gives me away. She said she doesn't have a really good relationship with her father, hasn't spoken to him in some time. The wedding planner tells her, you want to repair your relationship with your father before you marry this man in 2 months. And she said, really, why is that? She said, because if you don't repair your relationship, you're going to take this baggage that you have with your father into your new relationship. And she said, your father was the first man who ever loved you. He was the first man you ever loved. And he was the first man who ever didn't love you. Okay? And she said, if you don't repair this relationship, you're going to suffer in your marriage. And when she told her that, she started breaking down crying. And then, she talked about how hearing that stirred up abandonment issues in her that she was suffering with her father. Okay? So, as a father, I don't know if you have children, but you talk to men that have daughters, you want to avoid the 3 Ps. Your daughter getting pregnant, your daughter going to prison, and keep your daughter off the pole. If you can avoid the 3 Ps, from my understanding, and I have a baby on the way. I don't know whether it's boy or girl yet, but from my understanding, you do really well. If you can avoid the 3 Ps, getting pregnant early, keep them out of prison, and keep them off the pole. Okay, so, and we're going to break, so we can
please we'll be right back.
We'll on the other side of the break.
We'll be right back with the 3 Ps.
Things to avoid as a father. Talk to fathers with daughters. Absolutely. If you can keep them, if you can avoid the 3 Ps, you're on your way.
Is Karrine Steffans married?
Karrine Steffans?
Yeah.
She was. I'm not sure she's still married now.
Last I heard, she was dating a rich guy, but also still sees Lil Wayne.
She talked about Lil Wayne. She said even if she's married, she'll get up in the middle of the night if Lil Wayne calls her.
Uh-huh.
That's something on a whole nother level, man. That's something on a whole nother level. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes.